Women who led the way. The leaders. The leaders of our government do many important things. They help make laws. They help solve problems. And they try to make changes that will be good for the people in their cities, states, and country. Here are 5 American leaders who made life better for many people. Eleanor Roosevelt. Eleanor Roosevelt was a shy child, but she grew into an adult who was not afraid to help others. When her husband, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, was elected President of the United States, she became the First Lady. That's the President's wife. Later, Eleanor Roosevelt worked at the United Nations, where leaders from around the world meet to solve problems. She helped write an important paper that said every person in the world has the right to a free, peaceful, and safe life. Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm believed that her education as a young child helped her in life. She thought education was so important that she became a preschool teacher. Later, she became the first African American woman to be elected to the U.S. Congress. The U.S. Congress makes laws for the country. Congresswoman Chisholm worked hard to pass laws that would help people in need. She also improved education for many children. Sandra Day O'Connor. Sandra Day O'Connor always enjoyed challenges. She studied hard in school and became a lawyer. Many years later, she became a judge. Judges help people try to find the truth about things that they disagree about, and they make sure that laws are fair. Sandra Day O'Connor was the first woman to be a judge on the United States Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the most important court in the country. Condoleezza Rice. When Condoleezza Rice was a young girl, she was interested in many things, including different languages. Condoleezza Rice did very well in school, and she eventually became a college teacher. When George W. Bush was the President of the United States, he asked her to be the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State helps the President work with the leaders of other countries. France A. Cordova. France A. Cordova was always interested in science. When she was a young woman, people landed on the moon for the first time. This made her decide to become the kind of scientist who studies stars and planets, called an astronomer. Eventually, France A. Cordova was chosen by President Barack Obama to lead the National Science Foundation, which helps scientists make new discoveries. These women all found different ways of helping others. People can be leaders in all kinds of ways. What kind of leader would you like to be?
Welcome back! Click on the next activity! Condoleezza Rice worked with leaders of many countries. Sandra Day O'Connor, women who led the way. Click on the next activity. Look at the picture. Write about what you see. Color the picture.
Done.
Click on the next activity. Book, book, spoon, cook, foot. Can you hear the two sounds of O-O? Click on the next activity. The two sounds of O-O. When O and O get stuck like glue, they often stand for the sound OO. But sometimes when you look around, you'll find they stand for the sound. The next two poems have lots of O's, so you had best stay on your toes. When the OO sound does not seem right, see if the sound will delight. Look, there's our neighbor's silly goose. That bird is always on the loose. Today it found a horn to toot, then stuck its head inside a boot. It knocked over a pile of wood and landed where the chickens stood. When the hens would not make room, Dad chased the goose out with a broom. The hungry bird wanted some food and soon ruined my mom's good mood when it became a sneaky crook and took the food she planned to cook. I heard our neighbor's moving soon. They say he's going to the moon. I'll bet that goose will still get loose and ride back on a lunar moose. Click on the next activity. Curtains with vertical stripes. Click on the next activity.